Hey Samford fans, welcome into this week's edition of the Student Athlete Spotlight presented by Coca-Cola. I'm John McAfoose. Very happy today to be joined by Samford soccer senior defender Taylor Miller. Taylor, I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, let's start with what brought you to Alabama. You're a Florida resident, one of many Florida residents we get to come to Samford. Talk a little bit about your recruiting process, what attracted you to Samford, and how you ended up as a Bulldog.
Of course. So Samford was one of the first schools that I visited, actually, and I was going to commit here the day that I visited. I just loved the school. I thought it was beautiful. I remember going home and being like, everyone's just so nice. I remember watching a practice and being in the locker room with the team also, and just seeing like the girls were just so close, and it really was a family atmosphere. Like that wasn't just something that was said, but it was in practice. So I talked to my club coach from back home, and I was like, I want to commit to this school like before I leave today. And he was like, just wait on other programs, wait to visit other schools. So I did. I actually ended up committing to another school, and I was committed there for about a year. But just over that year, I just felt the Lord just saying to me, like, I'm telling you, like, Samford's a place for you. And finally just kind of laying down my pride and committing to Samford, and it was the best decision ever. So.
Well, let's talk about some of the team accolades. You've won a SoCon regular season championship every year you've been here. The program as a whole has won 6 in a row, which is an incredible feat. You were a part of a team that went 30 consecutive games unbeaten in the conference and regular season. Another incredible feat. Just talk about, you know, some of the teams that you've been a part of and how this program does sustain that level of success year after year.
Yeah, Coach says it all the time. He's like, it's kind of crazy, right? Like it's year after year just doing so well and just sustaining that level of success. And I think it's because we play for something bigger than ourselves. Like you don't just play for the name on the back of your jersey, but you're playing for Samford. You're playing for the girl next to you. You're playing for the girls on the bench who might not be playing a lot or even at all, but they're still like supporting every single game, cheering loudly, like just having such positive attitudes. So I think love is the biggest thing. Like Coach always says before games, it's just another opportunity to show how much we love each other. And I think that's what shows year after year, that we love each other and we want to work hard for each other, and we, in humility, value like the other girls on the team above ourselves.
You've racked up a handful of personal accolades as well. I've got a few of them written down here. First of all, 2019 SoCon Defensive Player of the Year, and then also one of 11 students honored by the Mann Center for exemplary service during your time at Samford, University Ambassador from 2018 to 2020, Dean's List student, multiple honor societies. Obviously, you've meant a lot to Samford as an athlete and a student. What has Samford meant to you?
Yeah, I mean, I think Samford, I wouldn't be who I am today without Samford, and really grateful. Just, I think in every arena, whether it's academics or sports or ambassadors, I think there have been people in all of those arenas who have seen my potential and who saw my potential and have just faithfully walked beside me and developed me and like all of those things. So yeah, really thankful for that.
It's got to be disappointing to come back in late summer, be training and expecting your fall start, and then obviously it gets taken away. The good news is we do know that you're going to play in the spring. The SoCon does have a spring conference schedule out, but what kind of an adjustment has that been, and how do you prepare to begin or to train for a season that now is going to begin in March rather than August?
Right. I think the biggest word would be weird. It's been very weird, but I think that it's also just a lot of excitement and anticipation, like obviously coming in thinking that we're going to play in the fall, and now in the spring I think we're just going to come out of the gates just like ready to go in the spring and ready to play and just to do well hopefully again. So
tell us a little bit about grad school. You did start grad school this year. What are you studying, and what would you like to do long term with your career?
Yeah, so I started the Fast Track Masters of Social Work program here at Samford this semester, and my long-term goal is to be the full-time counselor on a church's staff and also do like outreach to the community, hopefully helping like low-income families and individuals.
Obviously, you have the option for an extra year of eligibility. You don't lose a year of eligibility this year. And again, you're already in grad school, so will you be a part of the team again next year and take that extra year of eligibility? I
will be a part of the team and taking that extra year of eligibility. I'm really excited about it.
And I'm sure that was, since you're already in grad school, that was probably a pretty easy decision to make too for you.
Right. It just made sense, and I love the girls and love the team, love the program, so yeah, it was an easy decision to make.
All right, Taylor, we're going to end with some rapid fire questions, some about you, some about your teammates. We got a little bit of a Halloween theme since it is this weekend. So first of all, what is your favorite part about Halloween?
I'm not a big candy person. I think the creativity, like costumes and stuff.
Okay, well that makes the next question a little bit tougher because it's what is your favorite Halloween candy? There's got to be one that you like a little.
Right. I would say anything chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite trick-or-treat costume you wore growing up?
I'm pretty sure I was a ladybug one year.
Okay. Biggest superstition?
Biggest superstition. I would say wearing the same spandex every game.
Favorite scary movie?
Any of the Halloween Town movies.
Okay, good choice. All right, we're gonna move on to your teammates now. Funniest teammate?
Alex Spice.
Biggest cheerleader on the bench?
Alex Spice.
Most likely to be famous?
Lindsay Origliasso.
Most likely to be late to practice?
Alex Bicknell.
Teammate you'd want to be stuck on a desert island with?
Alex Spice.
Taylor, I appreciate your time. I know we're looking forward to the spring.
Thanks so much.
Senior defender Taylor Miller, I'm John Max Booth. That'll do it for this edition of the Student Athlete Spotlight presented by Coca-Cola.